Talking to your players, I think they're ready.
Don't blame me for that.
Well, I was going to say, I think they're ready to play a basketball game.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. I am too. They're sick of practice. They're sick of me. They're sick of the whole deal. They're ready to play. And quite frankly, we need to get some stuff on film and get in game situations, and you know, and I need to learn the rotation and you know what's going to work, what's not going to work. So until you get in those actual game situations, you won't know that.
What have you learned in the last 2 weeks since you played the close scrimmage?
Well, I think, you know, defensively, there's certain things I thought the new players knew that didn't know. I mean, they just kept breaking down in the same area. And even the veteran players probably wasn't doing a good job communicating on the floor with the new players when they come in. And then offensively, spacing was really, really bad, really, really bad. And ball reversal was bad. Those are two things that we kind of tried to work on these last couple of weeks.
You mentioned after the exhibition, you had to play inside out a lot more. You know, get some touches down in the post. Is that something that's been an emphasis in practice, or do you not really know how that's going?
No, we emphasize it in practice. We got to get them touches. I mean, here's a perfect example. The game we play tomorrow, they stand behind the post. We still got to get it to the post. And then our posts have to make decisions, chin the ball, and make good passes out, or go score early. But those are things we got to work on. And we've been doing a lot of that inside. Our guards are doing a pretty good job getting the post the ball, but sometimes, you know, you got to take the ball to the action. What I mean is you don't have a good angle. Take the ball off the dribble and get a good angle to feed the post. Sometimes we feed the post from bad angles, and it's just turnovers. So those are things we got to get better at with the guards.
I was just talking about this with his bigs, and I don't know how much you see it. Where the players get the ball inside and just get in a hurry and don't even look at the rim and just throw it up.
Yeah.
How do you coach your players to slow down?
Well, you want them to slow down. You want them to chin the ball first.
Okay.
You just want them to chin the ball. And then you want the perimeter to move without the ball once they throw it in there. The problem is sometimes you throw the ball to the post and everybody stands on the perimeter, and then people can double, triple when there's no movement and all that, and they get all shook up. The biggest thing we've had with our post right now is once you get it, getting a triple threat and square up to the rim. I mean, everything's to the rim.
Right.
Everything should be to the rim, and then sometimes we're looking to the pass to the side instead of looking high-low. You know, I'm always big on look high-low away, and those are things that we've been trying to work with our post.
What we saw from Carson in that exhibition, is that what she's capable of doing against better people?
Yeah, I mean, she is a really good shooter. Now, with that being said, you know, I'm trying to work with her. If she misses 2 or 3 shots in a row, don't let that affect her. You know, she takes it personal when she's not hitting her shot, and a shooter can't do that. My goodness, you're liable to miss 5, 6 in a row, but then hit 6 in a row. So you just, when it's a good shot, you have to take the shot. And you know, like I said, I've told her if you don't take that shot when we start playing, then I got to take you out. I got to put somebody in there that will take that shot. You just got to take it. It's a good shot. I'd rather take a good shot like that than end up turning it over.
I mean, there's things she can do out on the perimeter that are pretty special, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. She can stroke the ball. She can score. You know, KK.
Yeah.
I think she's going to have a good year. Maddie looks strong. Jayla Hemingway looks strong. Those players look strong along with her. And then I think we're very deep in the post. To me, it's just getting the combinations. You know, we need people. We need our post to run a little bit more than that. But we're strong. We're strong in the paint. We're strong.
Leaning on Asmary 4.
Yeah, you know, I put her at the 3. We may still play a little bit at the 3, but you know, I just thought, why am I taking my best rebounder away from the rim and putting her on the perimeter? I mean, sometimes as coaches we kind of overthink a little bit. You know, I mean, try new things just to try them.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been tight. Why, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
It's better to do it in games that don't count.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we try it, and there may be times we do.
Okay.
If we play a little zone, we may play Esmeri at the 3 and then be big inside. You know, those type of things. So it's still going to be a learning curve for me too, with all these new players and to see what's going on.
I was asking KK, as far as defensively, being able to go kind of like full court man and kind of show off your athleticism and create some turnovers and tempo. Her thought was that's kind of the way maybe you've always wanted to play, but obviously numbers dictated, you know, not doing it.
Right.
So, you know, finally getting to this point, being able to, I mean, has it been a journey just to get to this point for you? I mean,
Yeah, you know, I think you all have been here so long. You guys have heard me, man. We're going to press this year. We're going to extend. We're going to extend. And all of a sudden, we end up with 8 players.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
well, now
that's
we
the
can't
key.
extend.
Yeah.
So this is the first year for a while that I feel we can go ahead and extend some and get out and see what we can do full court pressure a little bit. Whether it's full court man, whether it's trapping, no matter what, give different looks full court and that. So we are definitely going to do that, and we'll see. You know, we work on it a lot in practice right now.
As a coach, does that make you feel better about your game plan? I mean,
Well, it's my personality too.
Right.
I mean, I always want to be in attack mode offensively and defensively. I never want to sit back. And my personality is extend, pressure, all that. Where, like we said, you know, over the years, I haven't been able to do that. So we try to be real aggressive half court. Well, now we're going to try to be a little bit aggressive full court.
I'm anxious to see how this all comes together in February, March,
Yeah.
with the numbers, to be able to play the way you want to play and have people fresh, where before you had to kind of nurse them along.
Right, absolutely. And you know, I always say, well, you got all these players want to play. You know, we are going to redshirt some. We are going to do that. We haven't made it official yet. We are going to redshirt a couple. And then we're going to be deep. We're going to be deep. And, you know, usually, you know, your better players will rise to the top. And we need to see that.
On the redshirting part, can you wait on that? I mean, you can hang, or do you have to do it now?
Yeah, we'll
so
do
you
it
have to
before
make that
Tuesday.
determination. So if you have injuries or something, can you still pull it?
Oh, yeah, you can always pull it.
Okay, so
Yeah, you can always pull it. They just, you know, everybody could have. What the rule was, everybody could play in the exhibition, could play in the scrimmage, but once you start the season, they couldn't
Okay.
play.
I gotcha.
I'm guessing Carey still can't get in foul trouble though? Or?
Yeah, you know what, Carter's worked on that because we
Yeah.
played her a lot at the 4, and you know, that's not to say she won't get in foul trouble, but we'll play her at the 5-4. Carter's still gonna play 5-4. You know, I think inside, man, whoever's got it going is he will go with the most. You know, everybody gets caught up in starters. I don't get it. It depends who's playing the minutes, and at the end of the game, in a close game, who's in the game. Those are the players that really are the ones you're counting on.
Morris got up and down the floor a little bit better than I thought. She has some ability. Actually.
Yeah, she needs to continue to get better in that area. You know, I told her, I mean, she's a pro, she'd get up and down the floor. I mean, you can't teach, I can't teach 6'6".
Right.
I can't teach it. I can't teach, she has soft touch, left,
Yeah.
right-handed, but you gotta be able to get up and down the floor. And the better she does, and give her credit, she's getting 2 or 3 more days conditioning than anybody else right now. So she's working on it. You know, I said with her coming in, hopefully, you know, we'll have her right where we need her by January.
So it's just a matter of conditioning, you think, with her?
Yeah, I just think it's a matter of conditioning and being aggressive at times. And if there's days in practice, man, she looks like a first-round draft choice.
Wow.
There really is. And then she just got to become consistent. She just got to become consistent. And I think a lot of it is you get tired and you quit being consistent and all that. So that's where we need to get her.
This is an NCAA question, but I was trying to find out, with the tournament this year, and obviously everyone was stuck at the same place. Are they going to go back to the prior setup for this year's tournament? Do they?
What do you mean prior?
Will the top 16 host and?
Yeah, I think so.
Will they go back then? Okay.
Yeah,
all
as
right.
far as I know.
Okay.
Now that could change depending on what happens over this next month or two.
And you were gonna do that last year, you were gonna host last year, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
COVID knocked that out.
yeah, that figures.
I mean, you finally get it.
We
where
finally,
you
I've
want it,
complained for 20 years about playing on people's
on
home
people's
floor.
floors, and you finally get it.
And we get a top 16, we don't get a host. Yeah, that figures.